Hey Bruce and Chandra, Scott here with Lethbridge Toyota. Today is the day you're picking up your beautiful truck. So I just wanted to make you a quick walk around video to point out all the features. I feel like a lot of it will be transferable, a lot of your knowledge from what you've already had on your RAV4, but hopefully you can refer to this video if you have any questions. If not, 100% stop by, I'm here to help. So, this vehicle is equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. I'm going to send you a separate video made by Toyota to explain those features, and it really helps define what each thing does and how you can set it. But that would be the same as what your RAV4 has, just much more enhanced. That's adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, active braking, and stuff like that. What you'll get extra in this, along with your adaptive cruise, active braking, lane departure, you'll get your park sense sensors, front and rear. So those are the beeping proximity sensors when you get close to an obstacle in a tight parking space or backing into something, and you can see these sensors will detect that. Got the nice tonneau cover on now. That's beautiful. Nice durable one. So that's gonna be handy. And those are my favorite running boards. They're beautiful. These things are awesome. They're really robust and look good. We'll get this thing in detail before you're here, so we'll make sure it shines nice and get it inside and protect it until you get here. But along with that Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, an additional feature you'll get on that safety system over your RAV4 is road sign assist, I think they call it, RSA. And what that does is it'll read all the road signs as you pass them and display them in your gauge cluster. So speed limit signs will be shown on the gauges, yield signs, stop signs, school zone signs. So it's really handy to keep you aware of everything. This vehicle does have the keyless entry with push start button, which you're already used to. This tab up here, as long as you have the key on you, click that to lock it. To unlock it, you grab the handle, and when you grab the handle, just the driver door unlocks, so no one can jump in beside you on the other side. So for safety, just the driver door unlocks. If you hold it longer than 4 or 5 seconds, there we go. Now all the doors have unlocked. So that's one way to bypass just having the driver door by itself unlock. You can hold it longer than all the doors unlock. Got the nice trade rubber mats, slush mats. These here, in this little box, here's the label. See wire harness, 30 amp. That wire harness is to connect into the fuse box if you were to add accessories. And from the fuse box, that's where these toggles come into play. Auxiliary 1, 2, and 3. So if you ever added like a light bar or light cubes or power to a winch maybe, or any sort of accessory that requires power, those will be your connectors to get those accessories properly wired to those toggles. You get a hitch shank for your hitch. That's the platform that the ball sits on. This is a 2-inch ball, rated for 7,500 pounds, which is more than the truck rating. So this will be handy for the truck. You have 4 quick detach mounting D-rings that will snap. Oh yeah, soft drop tailgate. It's handy as well. So these rails here, oh nice. Oh cool. I thought the tonneau cover actually used these rails, but now the way it's set up, they go behind the rails go back on top of it, and now you have full access for those D-rings to snap in. I didn't know that till just now. That is cool. Bed light, very handy. Backup cameras right here. So that's what these guys are for. Front license plate mount if Chandra wants to put I love my husband license plate on the front. My wife definitely would not use that. I'm just kidding. We love each other, but she definitely wouldn't announce it that way. Nice storage underneath. And then when it goes all the way up, I have the stuff in the way, but when it goes all the way up, you'll need to pull this tether here to unlock it for it to go back down. So that's just a tether that will unlock it. Up here's another little tether you can pull, and it gives you access to the back. That's where the JBL subwoofer is, and a little bit of a storage cubby. You'll find your jack and tools to get your spare tire down from underneath the bed, all behind that seat, so that's where you'll find that. Blind spot monitors. All your door controls, straightforward, you're good. 8-way power adjustable driver's seat with 4-way lumbar adjustment. This is handy. So this would be for leveling out your headlights. So if you put a trailer, some weight on the hitch in the back or payload in the box, you'll be pointing up a little bit. So this, you'll use the dial to level out your headlights. That's your gauge brightness, automatic high beams, same as what your RAV4 has, traction control, there's those auxiliary. That'd be for your cargo lamp. Yep, so that turns that on. Does that turn the box on too? Lights up, yeah, it lights up the whole thing. So that's how you turn the bed lights on and the cargo lamp there. I'll jump in. Nice comfy truck. Full LCD gauge cluster, customizable. I'll show you how to customize it. Personal preference, like I just want to show you how to do it, and then from there you can select what apps you want shown. Heated steering wheel, heated seats, climate toggles, TRD push start button. Before I get into the gauge cluster, I'm just gonna maybe point out the rest of the features here, and then I'll go into the settings of this and I'll send you the video. This up here is new for 2026. It's a motion sensor for the inside that works alongside with the anti-theft system. It enhanced the anti-theft system very nicely, but just so that you know this, you can turn this off if you were to leave a dog in here, lock the doors, and walk into a store. If you did that and this was on, it would blare your what do you call it? Sorry, security system alarm. So turn that off if you have a dog in here or whoever's moving. You have garage door openers on the underside of the rear view mirror there. Power sliding window for the rear. Opening the sunroof. This is for the interior lights. If the door is open, then the lights come on. If you don't want them to open when you open the door. If you don't want the lights to turn on when you open the door, keep it off. Or that will just turn them all on. Or you can do individually. SOS button, I believe, was in your RAV4. That's our version of OnStar. So if you need an emergency response, then you just hit the button. First thing you'll hear over the intercom is, are you in need of emergency? Say yes or no. If you say yes, it'll dial up to 911 and you get to talk to the operator for that. If you say no, it'll ask if you need roadside assistance or technical help over the phone. Roadside assistance would be part of your comprehensive. I can't remember what package you got. I think it was a 5-year 100,000K. If that's what you got for the extended warranty, that is how long you have roadside assistance for. So you can call through here or your phone. The roadside assistance phone number is also in the manual book. If you call them, you can call them for fuel. If you run out of fuel on the side of the road, you can call them for changing a tire. You can call them for towing. I think that's about it. You can call if you're stuck. So yeah, use that if you need it. I'll have to set this up when you get here. So what to expect, I guess, would be you come here, and I definitely want to sync up everything first. So download the Toyota app, and with the Toyota app, we'll go through the prompts to sync up your vehicle to your phone app. That gives you control to remote start, stop, unlock, lock your vehicle right from your phone at any distance. You could be in New Zealand, and as long as your phone has cell service and your vehicle's within cell range of some tower, then you'll be able to control the vehicle. Once we connect your phone through Bluetooth, you now will have wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto Connect. So all your compatible apps from your phone, I guess it'll run 2 interfaces at once. You'll have Toyota's apps, and then I can't remember if you have an Android or an iPhone, but if it's an iPhone, then you have your Toyota apps, and then in the background you have your Apple apps, and then you can just switch back and forth between what you want to use. I can show you that. It's really handy. A lot of nice utility. There's a hidden USB-C behind here, so you can charge other devices. More USB-Cs down here. Wireless phone charger if your phone's capable of that. Automatic park brakes. You don't have to press the button here. It'll just automatically engage the park brake when you shift to park, and disengage the park brake if you shift away from park. You can use the 4-wheel drive selector switch here. On the fly, you can go from 2 high to 4 high. You can see it blink in there. Oh, now it's solid. It's engaged. If you notice this is blinking non-stop and it's not stopping, that means it hasn't engaged. So you can engage it up to, they say, I believe 90 kilometers an hour. But if it's not engaging, just slow down a bit, and then it should engage. If you're at a standstill and it's not engaging, put it in either neutral. If that doesn't do it, put it in drive, kind of slowly creep forward. If that doesn't do it, put it in reverse, slowly creep backward. It shouldn't take all that to engage it, but it might take a little bit of that just to get it connected, but it looks like connected really smoothly and quick. For low is only, it's a very low geared 4-wheel drive system, so that's only for if you're stuck in the mud or snowbank and you need to really give it all the power to the wheels. It's very poppy feeling, like it'll pop you out of something, but you have to be in neutral to engage that. So I should say, you have to be, first of all, you have to be engaged in 4 high, then you put it to neutral, then you can go to 4 low, which I'll switch right now. Jeez, this thing engages quick. These new vehicles do well. I'm used to driving like my old truck I used to have had a manual transfer case, so you had to like really not quite grind the gears, but you had to wrestle it into 4-wheel. My father-in-law's hunting truck, I used to go out with him. He'd tell me to jump out and lock out the hubs. So that's not a thing anymore. You have this. And by doing 4 low, you're obviously in a very sticky situation. You're trying to get yourself out of something a little more severe. It's going to turn off all your safety, I guess safety sensors, more like it's not going to have your park support brake on, which uses those proximity sensors, the beep beep beep. It'll turn those off so that it won't beep at you. It won't automatically stop if you're coming up to a log or something and you're trying to get over it. And then turns off all the other safety stuff, pre-collisions disabled. Just gives you the freedom to fully drive the vehicle and get you out of that situation. I'm gonna go back to, man, this thing, geez, it's already at a 4 low. I feel like I always have to wrestle my old vehicle out of 4 low. That's amazing. Does it go out of 4 high quick? Oh, geez. Everything must be lined up perfect, or this vehicle just, they make them smooth nowadays, I guess. So I'm in 2-wheel right now. So if I click between these two. On tow haul mode, that just changes the shift points of your transmission. If you are towing something and your vehicle's struggling to pull it a bit, this will reprogram the shift points of your transmission to give it the proper rev points it needs to pull. I guess a higher rev, it'll have higher rev shift points to help pull a trailer. Yeah, there you go. And then you can hit drive mode, and once you hit drive mode, use the toggle, and that'll change the shift points for just normal driving. Normal will be default. Sport will be high rev shift points for performance. Less fuel economy, more performance, and vice versa. Less performance, more fuel economy. But it'll just default to normal. If you want a little more active control, more control over your shift points, maybe you're going up a steep hill, and you have a trailer on the back, you just want to pull it down in one more gear lower, you can see up, down, up, down, down, up, up. So that gives you a little more control if it's needed. Most people don't even use that. It's very specific to people who really want to be in control of their shift points, but most people don't even use it. It's up to you guys. Very nice truck though. This is sharp. Lots of nice utility. You got a nice grab handle if Bruce, or vice versa, if Chandra is driving off road and Bruce has got to hang on for dear life. That's a nice solid piece there. You have grab handles up here to get in easy. You have grab handles up here. But why the heck don't they give the driver that? I know a lot of people grab the steering wheel to get in, but it's nice to have maybe something just in case. I guess it might not be an issue. Nice shelf. Block heater. Locking lug key. So in the middle there's your locking lug key to get your wheels off. Each wheel will have a locking lug nut on it. You'll need that key for. And a detachable Bluetooth speaker. Really cool. If you're out camping and you're on by the campfire and you just pull this out of your truck, you can use this by the campfire. Really good quality JBL system. This is actually a test run for the new up and coming EV batteries. That's a huge deal right now, is solid state batteries for EV vehicles. It's going to be able to give EV vehicles 1,000-kilometer range at least, and charge it in like 10 minutes or something crazy. So instead of testing them out in full-blown vehicles, they're testing them out in these speakers. So you have a little bit of potential history right here. In the future, when you drive an EV vehicle, this will be the first thing you've owned with a solid state battery. So very interesting, expensive little piece. And then once you pop it in, then it integrates back into the whole system. Yeah, I hope that helped a little bit. I don't think there's anything else other than actually this. I'll just quickly just show you how to do it. A lot of the safety controls will be shown in that video I will send to you as well. But using these arrows and the OK button, you can cycle through, so I'm gonna go right. You can cycle through 3 different presets. Each preset is, you're able to customize it to your liking. And there's lots of things you can display. So you won't be able to display everything, but you just pick your favorites in each preset, and then you have quick access to check them out in the preset. To change the instruments, there's 1, 2, 3 things you can change. You hold the OK button. You can see the middle there. Now I can toggle up and down. There isn't as many options for this. For the first preset, I like the driving support. Shows you all the safety controls right in front of you. Turbo gauge is kind of cool. Just cool. It's not maybe useful unless you're really trying to hit certain PSI numbers on your turbo boost. But I like, I don't know, something a little more usable. Maybe traction monitor. This shows you which wheel's getting the most traction. I like the compass. The compass is cool. I'm gonna leave the compass there. That's cool. I like that. There is more things to be displayed though than those. If I go right again, so I was here, I was changing those things. You can hit right again, and now it's gonna give you the ability to see everything available. I'll go back. See? Boop, boop, boop. So there's just more to look at now. Lots of stuff. Tire pressure's handy. I like that. Actually, I'll go back to, I don't want to look at tire pressure all the time, so I usually put that in like the second or third preset, but I do like to have it in one of the presets at least you can use. I like the fuel economy. I'll leave the fuel economy there for you. Okay, so I'll hit now the back button, and that locked everything into the first preset. These presets might go away actually. As soon as I sign up your phone to this, you'll have your own profile that actually I can sign Chandra's phone and Bruce's phone and whoever else you want access to give access to this vehicle to, or give access to this vehicle. Your profile will have all your settings saved in it. So when you come in, you click your name. It should recognize your phone if you're coming in as an individual, but if both Chandra and Bruce come in the vehicle together, you'll be able to select the name you want to be the primary driver, and that will select, that will display everything that you've saved in there for presets. So you might have to reset this, but preset 2, preset 3. In preset 2, it looks like there's the setting wheel. Always have the settings available. In some, usually in 2 or 3 I like, because that will be handy when you're trying to change all the sensitivities and alerts of your safety system. So I'm going to click OK. There is all your safety stuff. Go along with the second video I send to set all these. I'm going to go to meter settings just to show you. You can change how your gauges are laid out if you want single in the center, if you want just digital, clean, simple. I like the double. I think the double looks good. And then you can change the style and theme of it. It's set to tough right from the factory just because it's a tough looking truck, but if you're feeling smart one day, or casual Friday, or just casual every day, or sporty, you can change the theme of it. That's all I got for you. Sorry to make this video long. You can refer back to it whenever you need. Hope I covered everything, and I hope you're excited for your new truck. Talk to you guys soon.